What's up, guys? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here, and we are back with some more LEGO Movie 2 video game. This happens to be the Systarian Jungle Free Roam, which is part of the Systar system, which means we've got 50 of those Poiple or Master Bricks to chase down, and when we do that, we're going to get that Jungle Master Trophy achievement. Now, quick shout out to Warner Brothers for hooking us up with a copy of this game. It has been a blast, and also I want to give a shout out to Tyler P. for finding those collectibles and writing our trophy achievement guide at HappyThumbsGaming.com. Now, quick reminder, brought to you by Thumbie down there. We do have some quick links down below in the video description, and if you look, we already have 15 of the 50. So we recommend you check out our story video for the Systarian Jungle and find those 14 that we got already. But as you can see, we are spawning right where we left off in the level the first time through, and there happens to be a brick right above us, but a chest right next to us. So smash that chest, collect everything inside, and make your way out front. We're going to go ahead and target the first brick, which again in this video is Masterpiece Brick 15 total on our count, but it's the first one in this video, so you haven't missed anything other than what was found in the story video, so check it out if you haven't already. Now, there is another chest. We're going to recommend that you smash and grab all of the relics and blocks available on your journey. Try not to skip any of them, as you're going to need them to have all the items and character tokens you need to get the trophy achievement and to reach that 100% stuffs. Now, you guys ready to get a good laugh here? This is hilarious. Strike one. Hey, the floor is lava there, Brian. Let's be a little more careful. So I have some little recommendation for you guys. Do not use the jet wings. Now, maybe you're much more of a pro than I am. I found that it was much easier to just not use them and hip it to the hoppa out there. And look at this. I try to get away, and it just doesn't work for me. So again, do not use the jet wings. They may lead to some frustrating moments. Oh, look at me. And I'm going to do a double jump here. Woo! All right, we are out of here. Let's get away from this lava. I'm done with it. Now, this level is really tricky. I want to point out that we do recommend that you have a flying vehicle for these free roam areas. However, it's probably going to be better suited that you have just a ground vehicle in this one, because there are some kind of hidden, like invisible walls, basically. There's like these force fields that prevent you from going over certain trees or even over some of the boundaries of the city. So we'll get to that a little bit later once we get in there. But we got to help this guy out. We got to smash his table and his bed, and that's not quite good enough. Now, well, it is. It helps, but he wants us to put something back for him. Says he wants a better bed, so we're gonna get a plantable hammock. Is that what it said? This one is a little tricky, as you have to get the right angle. It's a funny angle, and we'll go ahead and help you with that. So if you actually hit the square button, it rotates the item. That could be the X button for you too, if you're playing on the old Xbox-aroo. Now, once you get it going the right direction, you got to get it lined up within the box here, which was a little bit tougher than I would have expected, but I eventually get it. We get that check mark, and we get that Poiple brick. Now, I mentioned that there's quick links down below in the video description. What I didn't mention was that we do break them down by the different types. As you guys might remember, there are races, there are quests, and there are just the simple grab bricks that are hanging out there. And that being said, we label all of those in the quick links in the video description. So although it's all Masterpiece, 18, 19, 20 here on screen, it's actually going to say, 18 is a brick. Well, 19 is a quest. And speaking of invisible walls, there we go. I found the first one. Finding out the hard way here. So yeah, they do prove to be helpful, the flying vehicles, that is. I do get some good ground covered a little bit later in the video, but I spend most of my time hoofing it around, bouncing with General Mayhem. Now, speaking of General Mayhem, who's your guys' favorite character? I don't have a ton of characters unlocked yet, but maybe I've got one that's a little bit better. Like, Mayhem seems to get going pretty good after a while. Like, he it's kind of like Sonic. Sonic gets going pretty good after a while, too, in the LEGO Dimensions. There are different characters in different LEGO games that certainly, like, after a minute or two, they speed up. Is there somebody that's better suited for running around? I know that we have, like, different vehicles that we could use too, but I'm just curious what your favorite character is, and if maybe it has something to do with the speed of that character. I'd love to know. You guys are always giving me tips on, when I should open relics and how I should do this or that. I'd love to know your feedback on characters. Who's your favorite character? All right, we have officially flown into the city limits here, and I decided I was going to go ahead and smash and collect the bricks that made up my flying ship there. And why I did that, I'm not really sure. I guess I felt like I was short on bricks, which I'm not. But inside this hut, we go ahead and use our Rex Kwando gloves and get inside to collect our first, well, I guess that's not the first brick, our next brick. That was weird. What, our first brick, first city brick, I guess is what I was going to say, but that sounds weird. All right, so this guy over here, he needs help ripping open this box. So we use our grappler to pull it on down, and it reveals a bunch of bricks that need a little decoration. So we're gonna pull out our magic paint wand and give it a splash of color, which actually magically turns it into a beatbox. And apparently we can get our groove on now. Wait, what's going on here? This is wanting to be scanned. Did I accidentally pull out the scanner, or was that I felt like it was wanting to be scanned? So I pulled out the scanner anyways, whether I had it out already or not. And it turns out I apparently don't know how to run the scanner. That's the only thing we proved in this particular moment here. Moving right along though, we'll use our jet wings to get up top. And we got to go up, up, and away. This is kind of a funny angle here. I'm trying to save myself some time to get up there. You could use a flying vehicle, of course, or the jet wings if you got some nimble thumbs like me and make your way up top. Or you can go the long way too. Once you get up here though into the throne room, we've got to talk to Buddy here and use our sticker gun to put 2 stickers in the green zone there. Once you get them both there, you'll get that check mark and he'll thank you and give you that purple brick. Before bailing out of the throne here, make sure that you smash and grab whatever's in the chest on the opposite side of Buddy that gave us the quest. And in our case, we got a relic and a few studs. Thank you very much. Now there happens to be another brick right outside this wall here. I've already targeted it on my compass, but I'm having a heck of a time getting over the jet wing, so I thought, let's go ahead and see what's outside. And there's a ledge, and I have a heck of a time getting up on that ledge. Now, on the PlayStation, X is the jump button. In order to use the jetpack, you got to press and hold the X button. But when I'm doing that, it's actively jumping onto those handhelds there, so you got to step away from those and go ahead and press and hold that to get all the way up topsies. All right, next up, we got a quest down below. We'll go ahead and drop it like it's hot. And what do we got here? Oh, this guy. He's wanting us to go do some neighborhood redecorating. It reminds me of, like, you know, when holiday times when, like, you know, people are like, hey, we want you to do this. Don't forget to put out the Frosty the Snowman, you know, or stuff like that. He's one of those guys. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and make him happy. We're going to float around, and there are 3 of these doors that need a little bit of love to them. So make sure you got that wand handy. And, you know, this is kind of funny. As I was pulling out the jet wings, I realized, whoops, there was totally an elevator right there. All I had to do was step on that switch, and it would have taken me up. But it's all good, though. And, oh, no, I dropped a relic. But guess what? We'll be back for that. It should be noted, if you don't already know, that those relics actually hang out for quite a bit longer than the standard stud on screen time. And yes, I did realize you could climb up that, but I felt like jumping up was better. Oh, here's Cutie. I don't know if you guys can hear Cutie on the mic, but she has just surprised me. I had my hand down to my side, and she decided to come get some love, and she's rubbing up against me and knocking over my water bottle too. Cutie! Oh, my goodness. All right, water bottle secured, no damage done. And look at this, we're on our way to go grab that relic. So I told you it would hang out for a minute. It was at least a minute of downtime. And hey, our next brick happens to be right here, so that worked out nicely. We have 23 of the 50 total. So we're almost to that halfway point between what we've covered so far in this video and what we covered in our original story video for the Systarian Jungle, which was quite a while back now. I've been super slacking on getting these videos out to you guys, but it's happening. It's officially happening. All right, next brick is out and around here. We've got, well, this one was kind of an easy one, right? It was just at the top of this big tower here. Jump up and swoop it. Next up, we got another one. I do believe this one causes a little more trouble. So you might make note of that underground passage right there, as there are a couple coming up that are underground. So we had one that was way high up in the sky in Apocalypseburg, and we've seen some below us. We've seen some underwater. I was kind of skeptical, thinking, wait, they didn't put some in lava, did they? Because we already know what happens when I touch ground in lava. And speaking of which, check this out. It tried to, Yeah, that's right. I like the old magnet effect that these guys have once they settle in. Of course, you got to let those relics come to a complete stop before their magnetic effect kicks in, but totally worth it. Now, as I mentioned, this brick was a little bit of a doozy. I tried everything from flying up in the sky to going to the tree line there. I even pulled out the scanner. As you can see, I was trying to scan to see if maybe there was a way in or around the lava. Did not work out in my favor. But I eventually give up, and that's what that edit was. And I got to keep on keeping on, as I like to say. And as I'm making my way over to this other tower where this next brick we're gonna grab is, I realize there's a stairwell down below, and I think, wait a minute, there was another one over there. I bet you that's where those 2 bricks are. So we drop down here in this other tower, grab this guy. Thank you very much. We're officially at that halfway point for the level itself. 25 of the 50. We drop down, we target another brick that happens to be down below. Oh, we get attacked by one of these long-legged foes. I'm not sure what the name of that guy is. I haven't scanned him, but definitely look out for them. They certainly take a little more damage than the other ones. Now, we are down under, and we've got one on the left, and it appears one on the right. We got to make your way all the way down to that lower level, and there should be a doorway tucked around in the corner. You can see there. And inside, over to our right, we're going to find that next brick. So this is one of those troublesome ones that I spent a bunch of time up above trying to find and had no luck. And again, I will recommend you do not use the jet wings. Otherwise, you will find out the hard way that the floor is lava. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. We have almost 2.5 million studs and not a whole lot to spend studs on. You know, we've got characters that are coming up that we got to buy from the store, but we only have like 4 more stores, this one and 3 more after it, I think. I guess there might be one in the bonus level too. But all right, we got one more brick on the way out of here. We saw this and opted not to get it in our story video. We kind of looked at it and pondered. We thought about it real hard, and I gotta be honest, I took everything I had not to grab it because I was like, why not? We're right there. But that was when I didn't know how many each area how many bricks each area was going to require, because, you know, each area to pass the story had like 10 or 15 bricks needed, and you never knew. And because Tyler got a little late start on this due to some work scheduling stuffs, I wasn't able to like confide in him and ask like, hey, what is this? So now it's all done, and that's good, but we're a little behind ourselves now. All right, so down here, this one was a little tricky. There was a chest that kind of took our attention first, and on the way back, we happened to notice there was a brick on the left side. And good thing, too, because I was going to start freaking out thinking, oh, where's this one at now? I've been down under, and I've been above, anyways, got lucky there. Go ahead and remove that guy and target the next one, which happens to be the quest up on, is it up atop or is it on the other side? I think it's on the other side. Yeah, it's way over there. All right. Cutie's on the other side of the room now being a good little girl. That's awesome. All right, we've found the next quest giver here, and look at that, he's looking for a bone, and we can find it for him. So it turns out there are some of these weird, normally they're dig spots. In every other Lego game, when we find something like this, it's a pile of studs, it needs a character with the dig ability. We sort of have that. We've got a ground pounder, like extraordinaire here. It's like butt slam supreme, like ba-bow. Anyways, we've got a whole bunch of these different piles to go ahead and smash, but watch out for the locals. They will attach themselves to you and make it a little bit more difficult. Now, if you plan this right, you can drop the thumper and get 3 at a time. There happens to be, I believe, 3 different groups of 3. And I say, even after you get the bone, like you can see, I've got the bone, the check mark's there. I'm continuing to get this because if you notice, I'm getting a bunch of bricks, but I'm also getting some relics too. So knowing that we're going to have that live stream coming up soon where we open up all our relics, I'm trying to get as many as possible to make it, like, you know, worthwhile. Now, I hear too that there's some issues with opening a bunch of relics at once, and like the screen glitches out. We have to go. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us. You know, well, actually, you know what? The last couple of live streams, we have not experienced the blue screen. But I've been getting a lot of errors on my PlayStation lately, and it doesn't matter which game I'm playing. Lego games, shooter games, action games, racing games, and anything, it pretty much crashes. So I don't know if it's on its way out, if it's a software issue or something, but hopefully I won't run into that. But hopefully we'll have lots of relics and no glitches. That's what the point of that story was. All right. we officially completed that. We gave the knick-knack paddywhack, gave the alien a bone, and now we are moving on to the next one. We've got a couple of quests and a couple of bricks tucked away in the corner over here. And look at that, we're already to 29, looking for the 30th brick. Now, I love my jetpack. The jet wings are so handy. There is a grappler that also does pretty good work as far as getting you up into high reach places. And there's also the bounce pads. I don't know if you guys have a preference. I just feel like the jet wing gives you a little bit more maneuverability versus the, bounce pad. You have to put it down somewhere, and then you only get so high, and it has to be right there. Like, grappler, I haven't quite mastered that yet, and I just feel like, although you can see too, I've proved that I haven't mastered the jet wing yet either, as I've found the lava about 7 or 8 times already. All right, that one was underwater, so we got a nice little swim lesson in there, nice little dip. And next one is up top on this ledge right in front of that like raptor flying vehicle. That thing's pretty sweet. I wish I could get my hands on one of those. I would take it for a spin in realsies. And, so next up we've got this race. It was a flying lizard, is that what he said? We'll go ahead and hop on this guy and make our way around a room, and a zoom. Here we go, we out. Another one of those, like, almost painfully slow races. Although this one is faster than previous ones, it is still a yawn fest. All right, so what else? What else can we talk about while we are taking it slow? Keep in mind that every area has a store, and every store's items are different, and we recommend that you buy at least one of every item, including the character and vehicle, as well as, the purple brick that's in there, too, because each one's going to have a purple brick. But if you do that, that's going to really help you get those 100 total items, which is part of the trophy achievement list. And if you're like me, not only are you playing for the 100% completion, but you're also trying to get all of those trophy or achievements that, trophies, I guess, or achievements that come with that. So just a little word to the wise. Now, we might have to come back and do some extra scans, but we might do that live on stream. We'll just have to see what happens. If we're coming up short on those scans or whatever it is, I know there's a bunch of items we got to find too before Apocalypse, whatever, before we go and play. So we'll have to find out. I'll have to read the guide by Tyler P. and find out what it is that I need. And, I don't think Gary or Nick picked this up, but they might have some info for me as well. All right, we have smashed around all the weeds, and, no, we had some bad guys. Now we got to clear all the weeds, which is kind of one and the same, because now there's more bad guys and weeds, so I just got to basically knock blocks off. Let's call it that. Knock blocks off until we get all them check marks. So luckily for us, this game is super simple, and it does symbolize everything with arrows, so we know what to go and take out. All right, this one is a multi-step one. So we took out the bad guys, we did some weeding, and now we need to plant 4. That's right, count them, 4 of these alien trees. So go to your object builds and switch over to the quests, and then try to plant it in an area that's not like blocking other areas, because you got to put 4 in this big boxy area. And of course, they don't go down just anywhere. You got to put them up high or down low. You can't have them overlapping. At least it was kind of being a pain at first. Looks pretty easy now. Now I get them all. Got that check mark. We'll go ahead and head back, and guess what? Booyah kashow! We got ourselves another purple brick. All right, next up, we're going to untarget this guy and move over to that guy. Now, again, there's no specific order in which these need to be done in. We are just kind of trying to make a nice swooping pass through each of the corners of this area. Look at that. See, you can't get over these areas. This is the worst. So in my case, I lost a bunch of studs because it killed me. It murdered me by going up there. That was not good. So I recommend not trying that, as you might find it being a pretty expensive level. Definitely just follow the old, I guess the light blue or purple brick road, and that should get you where you need to go. As you can see, I'm making my way around it right now, and in my future, I see not only my glowing GPS waypoint marker over to my upper left, but I also see some quests down to the right, so I know I'm in the right place. Go ahead and use the jet wings to get, not up top. Whoopsie. All right, Go all the way to the top of the stairs, and in the back corner, you should find a little secret spot. That's right, up on the tower, inside there, you can find the next brick. Right down below it, on the lower left side, you should find some more lava. And this brick here is actually tucked away in a little cave. So if you look carefully right below that mini tower, you should hear a chest and the brick down there. Go ahead and sneak down there, smash the chest, and of course grab that brick too. Thank you very much. Get off me. Got some ankle biters down here. Nom nom nom. All right, let's see. Next up, we got a quest. This guy, okay, this one was a little problematic for me. I don't know if you'll have this problem or not. It was probably user error. But he asks for a photo, and he wants one of the Happy Thumbs totem. Ah, just kidding. The Happy Time totem, which is over on the left side. It happens to be the blue totem in front of the stairwell here. We put this together as part of the story, and we're rewarded a brick as part of it. Now, we pull out our camera, and I've got it all backwards, of course. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. Not much of a photog. And look, I got a picture. It's glorious, right? You'd think, except for I get over there, but I notice the check mark's not there. I'm like, wait a minute, what the deuce? So I go back over there. This time, though, I take another angle. I get it lined up, and you want that white box to appear around it. Once you do, you'll get that purple brick for doing so. Now, next up, he asks us to go ahead and rearrange this tower over on the right side behind him. He wants us to clean things up. Apparently, it's slum dogs over here. We need to unslum it. So take out the bad guys first. We're gonna go ahead and use our brick build here to cha. Take, well, maybe one of these guys out. Unfortunately, I didn't get them both, but one down. So we'll go ahead and finish the next guy off. Finish him, and then we'll grab that blue relic hanging out there ever so nicely for us. And we're gonna have to go ahead and use our tractor beam. Now I don't know what happened there. I pulled it up, and then all of a sudden I have my object builder out, but tractor beam. And I love how it is the old chirp chirp. It's got the old school car alarm sound. That's pretty sweet. Stack them up in the appropriate order. You can kind of tell based on the outline sitting there. It's kind of a white glowing outline. Pretty simple though. Biggest one on the bottom, medium one in the middle, and then of course the schmedium one or smallest one on top. And look at that. Once they're all there, check in with Buddy and he'll give us another brick. All right, right around the corner, of course, we got to go out and around again because of these invisible walls. It was kind of a flaw of the level, if you ask me, but it worked out sort of for us because we get to go chase down another one of these alien heart invaders. However, I got totally... he gets me. And then I felt like I needed to redeem myself. I could not let him go, so I chase him down, and I eventually get him, but he tries to get away. Oh, yeah. Hello. Boom. And I'll take that mega relic. Thank you very much. All right. All right. Next up, we've got a little bit before the next one. So if you are in a hurry, definitely be looking for quick link number 39 down below in the video description. We have a little bit of a journey here. And it's just basically following the old light blue or purple brick road here. Down and around. And we're getting closer. Watch out for those bad guys. I'm going to use my jet wing to get over them to avoid that and save ourselves some time. And, all right, that should be enough. And over here, we have a series of things to do here. It's like a little fight club here. Buddy out front wants us to take down some baddies, and we're going to go ahead and help him with that. But not before smashing this chest in the back and grabbing the relic and bricks as well. Now, I was kind of doing a perimeter check here, making sure that there wasn't some secret entrance to get under to that brick, because I know there's a purple brick under there somewheres. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's go ahead and talk to the old... It kind of looks like a chicken, almost, or something. I don't know what he looks like. Talk to him and make your way to the middle of the battleground area here. And then, of course, take out the baddies that are presented. Any bad guys with red arrows above them need to be taken down. And then once they're all dealt with, you can go ahead and return, cash in, and get that next brick. And I do believe he has, what, 2 or 3 more missions for us, I think? I think it's 3 more. So, yeah, and every time you think that you're done, you're not, trust me. And it's weird, too. Like, this game forgot how to count. I don't think it knows how to math, because, like it'll say, like, you need 3, and then you'll take one down, and then it'll still say 3, and then you'll take another one. Like, watch this. Okay, so we need to take down 2 of these. Oh, now it's 3? Really? It just went from 2 to 3, didn't it? I swear it said 2 and then 3. Regardless, so it's got 3 and 1. So I took 1 fully out, and I got 2. All right, that was a bad example. Bad example, Brian. So I took this guy out. Oh, I got that one too. So this is not working in my favor, guys. I'm pretty sure at some point in one of these battles, maybe we already had it, but I'm pretty sure that the numbers don't add up. Maybe my numbers. Maybe I don't know how to math. I guess that's always a possibility too. All right, round 2 officially complete. Make sure you pick up those relics that they leave behind as well. Certainly worth your time. Once you get that relic all collected, make sure you make it out to the middle, and the next set of bad guys will appear. Try to plan your build attacks a little better than I did. As you can see, there's a couple that aren't even anywhere within the attack range. But I think I get 2. Oh, I actually got 3 of them. Hoo to the hoo. That was good. That's good work. All right, now we got a whole bunch more guys. Let's see. There's 1 and 1. I don't know. It seems to be working. It can count. Oh, now there's 2. Where do those guys come from? Where do those guys come from? All right, so them 2s are down 2, and we are the champion of aliens. Pow, pow, pow. All right, now, how are we going to find this other brick? It's got to be down low somewhere. Ooh, this guy's got a race for us or something, doesn't he? Yep, it's a race. I hope I win. All right, let's see here. So, yeah, again, why we labeled the bricks in the quick links, the different types, is so that, hey, if you need a race, maybe you need a tip or a trick or something regarding a quest, you could rule out the other quick links by skipping those to going to your race or going to your quest. Or maybe it's neither. Maybe it's a non-task-based brick that's just sitting there, but you can't figure out how to get it, like that one back there that's kind of underground. But we'll get to it. Don't worry. We got to go all the way around town in our nice little Raptor mobile here. And eventually we will ring off that brick. We're actually getting pretty close to the end. We got this is the 42nd brick. Watch this. Bumper cars. Boing. Watch out there, buddy. And his long legs. I would have probably done a little more damage than just bouncing them off. But hey, it's family friendly and we all can appreciate that. All right. Solid work, sir. Why, thank you very much. So next up, we're going to go ahead and target this brick here. So we run all the way around the back edge, and as we come around the far side, we actually make note of a little spot that we can sneak into that should help us find that brick. Watch this. Ready? I was about ready to give up. I'm like, all right, this guy's got to be up top or something. Wait, what's that? What's that over there? Oh, look at that. Woo to the hoo. By now, you should probably be hearing something, and I gave you a quick little peek at the map. And look at that. We got not only a purple brick, but a chest too. So smash and grab everything in that as well. And then we'll go ahead and make our way out of this scary dungeon. That's right. I'm chattering. My knees are chattering. I don't know what my knees are. I guess more my teeth. I'm scared. All right. Need the jet wing to get out of here. Double jump and get on out. You probably climb the wall too. There's probably some other way to get out there besides the jet wing, but that's easiest for us. All right, we have officially completed that corner of the map, and although I am going to target the next objective here in a second, I wanted to get away from old Daddy Longlegs back there. And look at that, we're back in the city. We'll go ahead and trudge our way through, and it looks like everything is in that back corner over there. Now, looking at my quick link list here on my desk, it looks like we are in for a whole bunch of quests. We got one more brick just kind of laying around, and looks like oh, and there's the one in the store. Don't forget that. But then we got one race and a couple of quests. Now, I hear there's a tough race coming up. So far, other than me being a noob, the races have been really simple. So hearing that one race that's coming up is really difficult, that makes me a little curious. I had multiple people in the live stream of LEGO Dimensions today tell me that that there's a tough race coming up. I believe it's in the last one, the ceremony area. So hopefully I got my racing skills and I show up and I get the race done in at least one try. I thought about live streaming these, but that's exactly why I didn't, because of the chance of me totally looking like a noob and wasting your time. Plus, there's some of you guys out there that like to watch these videos for help, while some of you just like to play alongside with us. Whatever your needs are, I want to make sure that they are met. So recording and then, dubbing the audio and all that, adding the quick links, that seems to work best for everybody, I think. Live streams are fun too, but not in the collectible type situation. I think these are better offline or not live, almost live as we like to call them. Oh, check it out. We got to use our Rex Kwon-Do gloves one more time to get inside of this little spot here, which actually has 2 doors. We'll go ahead and open them both up. Thank you very much. Now, inside, we had a couple of relics. Did I get them both? There was 2 relics in there. I don't know if I grabbed them both. And one of the raptors right outside actually has a quest for us. He has 3 little baby raptors nearby, and he just can't seem to keep them locked up. So we're going to go ahead and round up. It's a raptor roundup! And I don't know why, but it always drops them just short. Have you noticed that the cat one did that too? We've had a couple of these fetch quest missions that once we bring them back, they just don't seem to stay inside. So I guess it's not just him that's having trouble. We're having troubles too. All right, guess what? We got 1 left. He's out here. He tries to make a run for it, but I'm smart. Look at me. I'm like, I'm not going for you, buddy. I'm out of here. Psych! Let's go ahead and turn around and steer him right back into where we're trying to go. And go ahead and return him. And guess what? We should get ourselves a purple brick. Yes? No? Come on. They're all in here. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to mistreat your young'un there. All right. Oh, we have another step. So we got to get the generator. That's right. She needs a Jenny to go ahead and power up the Funland over here. So pull out your builder page. Scroll over to your generator. And drop it on the pad as indicated, and it should shock everything to life. And if memory serves me correctly, she will be happy, and we got ourselves a purple brick. All right, next up, we got another quest right around here. We got 2 more raptors in need of some help. Says, ooh, we need this one's a little bit of a journey. So we got a signed photo that we got to go take to the ambassador in the city. Now, it's not too far. Now, it is further than that marker, though. It's kind of got a little bit of a decoy there, really, because I was going to pull out I was going to pull out my Unicatty, or what is it, cat, you know what I'm saying, the big kitty, or some sort of a vehicle. That's what some sort of ground vehicle to get me from one spot to the next. But then I thought, oh, it's only 20 away, but nope, it was a little further than that, but not a whole lot further. Go ahead and turn it into the ambassador, and he's going to ask you to go ahead and scan some fruit nearby. Again, proving that I don't know how to work this scanner. So once I scan this certain table, which I think I did, or maybe the stove oven was something separate. So there it is. I just need to smash that. Obviously, there's a big arrow above it. Go ahead and do the old ground pound and make it mincemeat. Oh, come on. I got crazy. I know you're supposed to scan a bunch of stuff, too, so I thought, oh, well, I've got the scanner out. Let me just go ahead and take a few things down. Let me take a few notes, guys. All right, got that all handled. Come on, Brian, move along. Spiky alien foliage conquered. Let's move on. All right, smash and grab the item right here. Return it back over to Buddy. It's the alien fruit basket. Nice. Oh, he'll be happy to see this. All right, perfect, he says. Now we'll go ahead and take this and deliver it back to Buddy, that originally sent us on this quest with the picture of old Rex. That's right. I'm like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? The arrow's going over there. It was kind of a funny angle for a second there, but out the door and over to the left we go. And we bounce. And again, I would love to know if there is a character that actually moves faster. And yes, I did see that chest on the right. It was just such a long journey. I didn't want to prolong it any longer. So we'll maybe get that one later. Or not. Here we go. The Hat of Diplomacy has been gifted to the old raptor there, and we are donezo. So next up, we've got another quest over in the corner. Yep, and it looks like, yeah. So we got 48. We're working on 48 right now. The oil dispensary is out, so I don't know what. So somehow I like walk over here and get the oil. I'm not exactly sure how this happens. Like, there may be more to this mission. Like, this may have glitched out on me. The oil may be sitting right there, too. See, like, look, all of a sudden, I mean, maybe I fixed it by fixing the other machine? Maybe that's what happened? Is that what it is? I fixed the oil pump with the welder? And that's what that was? Anyhow, I wasn't exactly sure what I was doing. And then it tells me I'm in a race. Watch this. Every time I try to get in the thing, it's got wheels, but I can't seem to get on it. I can get on the raptor that's behind it, but I can't seem to get on it. So look at this. I'm starting to panic, right? I'm like, all right, I got a minute 47. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what I'll do. That's right, hopping my way to the finish line. I'm laughing, how about you? All right, that wasn't as good as it could have been. That was on the fly. That was on the fly. Cut me some slack. I'm bouncing And at the time of this, I was literally not sure that I was going to be able to make it in time, but I do. And hey, if you have not already, please be our friend and check us out on Facebook. We actually have a weekly giveaway that you might be interested in. We have all sorts of things from Lego polybags to stickers to whatever else. We got lots of stuff that happens over there. Check us out. That happens every Friday around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then we choose the winners Monday morning. And all you got to do is like our Facebook page and like the Facebook giveaway. So, bam, that's it. You can find out information on Twitter and our Instagram pages as well, but the contest itself or a giveaway actually happens right there on the old Facebook. So, all right, we made it to the finish line. Had plenty of time left over, so maybe us bouncing around was even faster than taking that vehicle. But, hey, check it out. Guess what? We are on the final brick. So we'll go ahead and step up and purchase it. So, sweet deal. Sweet, sweet deal. Another trophy achievement in the bag. Jungle Master should be yours. And, let's see here. Don't forget to purchase your items and open your relics. I know you're probably like, why don't you follow your own advice, Brian? You got a bunch of relics to open, and you're probably going to need them. Turns out we've got everything we need so far. If we need some stuff, we'll pop open some relics, but we did need a flying vehicle, so we cracked open a few after the Old West, I believe, was when we popped those open. But all right, speaking of popping open, let's go ahead and check out the old map here. We have 50 of 50. That's all I need to see. Again, shout out to Warner Brothers for hooking us up with a copy of this game. Check us out on social media if you haven't already. Keep in mind that we do have that giveaway on Facebook you might be interested in. And, of course, HappyThumbsGaming.com is the home of our product and gaming reviews, as well as our trophy achievement guides. As for me, that's going to do it for now. As always, until next time, see ya!